owners, the girls that got diplomas and enough money to loan us a little something extra, should we ever need it. If it sounds like you, then let me hear you repeat it.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Nail done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Key. Welcome back to my channel. Now be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss anything else. Now let's hop right into it. Now you guys, I am rocking a new wig. I am always rocking something different. And this hair is from PerfectLaceWig.com. They're kind enough to send me their deep wave Brazilian 360 pre-plucked wig. And I will leave a link down in the description bars if you would like to check it out. Now this hair, when I first received it, came in a Perfect Lace black and red box. And when you pulled the box out, you seen, of course, that wig. It was wrapped up into like kind of like a Ziploc bag. And it came with nude wig caps, a elastic band, and 2 more combs. Now when I finally opened up the Ziploc bag and pulled the wig out, it was wrapped in an extra netting. And then when I pulled the netting off, it had a paper inside of the wig. Now the construction inside of the wig basically is it's a 360 all the way around, and then there's tracks in the middle. It has a comb in the back with straps, adjustable straps, and then 2 combs on the side, and then a comb in the middle. I always remove the comb in the middle because of the fact that when it's rubbing up against your hair or cornrows, like, it's really annoying. So I never really keep it. I always do get rid of that wig, well, that comb part, but sometimes I keep the comb on the sides and the back. Now, of course, this time I didn't use the elastic band because I decided to go in and use Gots to Be Glued to gel this wig down on my head. But prior to me putting the wig on my head, I went in and I placed the wig on my mannequin head, and I kind of looked at the way it was already plucked. It was plucked beautifully, but I like to have more spacing in my hairline, the way I wear my hairline. So I went in and I wet the hairline, and I plucked more on the edges of the wig, on both edges. I didn't have to pluck up at the top at all. I just plucked more on the edges of the wig because that is what I think is it's more realistic ability, having the edges plucked more. So I went in and plucked the edges more, and then after that I wet the entire wig and combed it out. And then after I wet the entire wig and combed it out, I decided to use my Cantu leave-in conditioner, and I took a little scoop of that in my hand and I rubbed it on the front of the wig and throughout the hair, and I decided to go in and comb it through with a wide tooth comb. So it just kind of smooths out the curls and gives the waves just more like light waves. And I was originally going to do just a wet look, but the hair dried before I could even come on camera and do the wet look for you guys. So after that, of course, I applied the wig with Gots to Be glue, and I am wearing the wig now. Now overall, I like the wig. The wig is very beautiful. So far, I did get some shedding. I'm not sure if that's from where I plucked and just the extra that's probably coming out that I didn't comb and get out already, but I did get a little bit of shedding with this wig. But the wig so far is very beautiful. She combs out amazingly, even though it's a wave. It combs out really pretty. So the hair did comb out very well. It didn't give me any snags or anything, but like I said, I did get a little bit of shedding in the hair. I'm not sure, again, like if that came from the me plucking it, but I did get a little bit more shedding after I combed with the wide tooth comb. But I did not get any tangles or anything with this wig so far. But yes, of course, I did get some shedding. I do love the texture of the wig. It's very soft. It feels very good. And wetting it and everything, there was no dye that went coming through. There was no black residue or anything in the hair. The hair feels so soft, and it's so soft to manage. You can definitely just put a little bit of pomade or whatever you'd like to put in to make the wig look the way you want it to look. But this definitely is a wig you could pop on your head and go. You don't have to do any extras to it unless you want to. I, of course, did a little bit of extras to it, but you really don't have to because the wig is already constructed for you to just literally mold it on your head and go. So this wig is definitely, I feel, a perfect wig if you just want to plop it on your head the moment you receive it and go. You don't want to do too much to it. You don't feel like, you know, going in and hot combing the edges and all that other stuff. Like, this is literally a pop on and wear wig. I definitely feel like this wig is a great first time wig. All you have to do is just, the baby hairs were already created, so you did not have to cut those. You don't have to cut those because they're already created. All you have to do is just kind of swoop them the way you like them to be swooped, or if you don't like to be swooped and you just want to comb them back, you can do that too. Now with the lace, you are going to have to wear the nude cap or put a little makeup or concealer on it, because the lace is a clear, transparent type of lace. So of course, if you're darker, you'll kind of see it, but if you put a little makeup on the front part, you won't see it that much. So that's just a little tip for you guys. Or if you could just make baby hairs and swoop the baby hairs, you won't see the edge of the lace that much either if you do that as well. I don't know if you could see it on my edges, but that lace. So that's another tip as well for you guys. So again, this is from perfectlacewig.com. I will leave a link down in the description bar. This wig, so beautiful. It's definitely a beginner wig if you'd like to wear it, or if you like to purchase it. I do like the way she was already plucked. I just went in and made a few spacing with the wig because that's just a personal preference of mine. So if you'd like to check out this company, be sure to check them out down below in the description bar, and I will see you guys in my next video.